Wapple and captain of the Belicking Pirates. And I have returned.
Look at Luffy, he like,
you know I'm the king of the
I'll
pirates.
be right back.
You pissed off a lot of powerful people, Princess. What the hell is he doing?
Yeah, limber up.
Stretching. With everything you're saying, sounds like we're gonna get into a fight.
I love that about Luffy.
What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hey, governor.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Yo, we are back chasing the One Piece with all kinds of brand new reveals. Yo, my man Tony popped up. Chopper is in the scene. Chopper has entered the building, ladies and gentlemen. Rekkai, how you feeling so far, man?
Like I said, I knew who Chopper was. I'd seen him before, but I wasn't really familiar with his character. But so from what little bit I know, he looked good to me. So you know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
Yeah, listen, make sure y'all stay to the very end because we're gonna have a great conversation over things we've enjoyed and over some of the things that we may be scratching our heads over. So without any further ado, let's get started. I see what you did there. I love these little intros because they got cool little nuggets. I know we keep saying that, but Netflix is a lot of fun when it comes to some of their intros.
Are you a bear or a person?
I think he's a raccoon.
Hey,
I mean,
raccoon!
raccoons could talk.
Take it off your bingo
Don't
card.
2 legs and a top hat make him a person? Whoa! Check this out! Ah, cool pirate's flat.
Leave that alone! Don't touch it. You hear me? I'm not a raccoon. It was a reindeer.
You all right? You can talk.
I was a reindeer.
So a running joke in the show is everybody thinks he's a raccoon.
Oh,
So,
okay. I bet
yeah.
really I've never seen a raccoon with
Yeah, that's
antlers, but this world's different.
Why was that dog?
You mean reindeer?
You mean Chopper?
Why did he get so angry when it touched that flag? Didn't like it at all.
That boy has a huge wound in his heart. Chopper's been alone his whole life. No family, no friends. Except for the worst doctor on the island, who mattered a great deal to him. This was during the great doctor hunt that Tyrant Wapple was rounding up all the doctors in Drum Kingdom. If any MD resisted, they were killed. And soon there were just 2 free physicians left. Yours truly, you gotta be kidding me, and Dr. Hirluck.
Royal Guard is up there. I barely escaped.
You think I'm under here for the view? I'm trying to dodge those idiots too. I won't have you blowing up my spot.
He should be found on just on that hair alone.
I hear you turned your last patient into a frog.
Preposterous.
Oh shit.
This frog extract is supposed to work on leg ailments. Should I have administered it intravenously? This calls for another experiment.
Yeah, good. Only thing worse than an incompetent physician is a bad scientist.
You know, I don't need advice from some greed-driven witch.
Ooh.
Snake oil quack.
Greedy old hag. I'm working on a cure that will save this country.
Doesn't matter what you cook up. Drum Kingdom cannot be saved.
You'll see.
Be around, old quack.
Not if I see you first, you bag of bones. Huge footprints that turn into small footprints. Hello there. What's happened to you?
Oh, they're gonna sell so much merch.
I created an ointment that heals broken bones. All right.
This dude out here with some bullshit for real.
It's all right.
He created an ointment that heals broken bones. Boy, if you don't stop.
No. If I don't stop the bleeding, you'll die.
Stole on him.
It's okay.
He said,
It's okay.
I can't trust that hair.
I won't shoot you. Nothing up my sleeves. No weapons at all.
Oh.
Really?
I would never hurt you.
I pulled a
How,
Harrison Ford in
yeah,
Captain America.
yeah, but how he gonna have a 6-pack of abs, but he forgot legs day, arms day, like I question now. I think that ab package was drawn on.
Good afternoon.
Good after. Shit.
Uh,
You can talk,
He said you can talk.
and you have a potty mouth. Why haven't you said anything before?
Cause I'm trying to let you know I could talk, fool.
I don't judge.
So says the same guy
When
that
I
shot me.
spoke to the other humans, they shot at me.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's weird for a reindeer to talk.
it was
Which
like,
is
kill it
amazing that in this world, that's
Yes, I've
weird.
heard the villagers'
That's the weird
tales
thing.
about.
in this world.
I heard the gunfire last night. You must be the abominable snowman. Humankind can be so cruel.
Facts.
What's an abominable snowman?
A monster, something you are not. So whatever you can talk, there's nothing to brag about. I can talk too. Some people say I talk too much. Your injuries are healing just fine. As soon as they do, you can go home to your family.
I don't have one.
The confidence they have to do this many close-ups.
Humans aren't the only ones who can be cruel. I can tell you this, though. You are definitely one of a kind. So let's see. You were born a reindeer, yes? Did you ever eat a strange-looking fruit? Something you probably shouldn't have?
I was hungry.
I think that's it. We have these things you see called devil fruits. I think that you ate one of those and it turned you into what you are now. Speaking of hungry,
He reminds me of like a young Christopher Lloyd.
you like that,
I mean,
Chopper?
mostly like a. You're right. They're like, oh, we gonna make so much
Why
money.
did you call me
They
Chopper?
don't sell so much merch,
Because
dog.
those antlers of yours look like they could chop down trees. Tony Chopper.
Hey!
Chopper spent the next year with Hirulak, working with him, learning from him.
Herbology.
They were like two awkward peas in a pod, but like any relationship, they had their blow-ups.
Ah!
That could have killed me!
What are you talking about? I saved your life. Why would I try to kill you now, you blue-nosed fool?
Don't call me a blue-nosed fool!
Ah! Stop! Ah!
It's like, look, kid, like, give me the dodgeball back. He's gonna be like,
Doctor,
I'm still hungry.
this is my first fight.
Well, it's no wonder. You need a partner to fight.
Yep, you need a partner to do a lot of things.
This is probably going to be a first for you, too.
He could argue with his parents.
Here's a little something for you.
Okay.
Cross your hoofs, Chopper.
It's blown up 10 times. Why do we keep trying?
Because once my miracle cure is perfected, this country is as good as saved.
The people who shoot abominable snowmen and me?
Don't hold a grudge.
Shit.
After years of living under a cruel tyrant, the people of Drum are broken.
But like, I got a grudge.
And the axe to grind.
Yeah. Turning the root off and light my nose up and stick it right up somebody's ass.
In a faraway land in the West, there was a famous robber with a serious heart problem. Unfortunately, he was rich, and so he sought out famous physicians from far and wide, but none of them could cure his disease. After he nearly went mad, he was passing a mountain, and there he saw a sight that took his breath away.
What was it?
Cherry blossoms.
This really is the
Never seen anything
scene with
so
the Red Hulk.
So beautiful.
With the blossoms and everything, yeah.
The very next day, the robber went to see yet another doctor, and to his utter surprise, the physician told him that he was cured. It was
A miracle?
a miracle.
He said, "I am delivered."
Look here, this flag. It's a
He's gonna get to
symbol
heal his hurt
of
up.
conviction.
The hat can't do it.
Nothing is impossible. It means there's no such thing as an incurable disease. I will be the doctor that saves this sick country. That's why I hoist the skull and crossbones against any disease there is.
Skull and crossbones?
Yes!
That's his stuff.
Your destiny lies beyond that shining sea.
Right.
But the good times didn't last.
And in other news, Chopper, I'm happy to say your treatment is finally complete.
Thank you, Doctor.
How long he been hiding out that they ain't found him?
Your wounds have healed. You're free to live your life any way you want. Now go. I have work to do.
But
It ain't combing your hair.
I don't have any friends. I don't have anywhere else to go. I promise I won't be in any trouble. I swear.
Go away. Take to the seas or something and never come back. I'm done with you. You blue-nosed fool.
Why? What did I do? Doctor, please,
Oh,
please.
they both got their lip quivering.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Aw.
No wonder he doesn't like humans.
If you ask me, it's his best quality. Chopper and Hiralik's story didn't end there.
Got the heebie-jeebies. All them bullshit ass potions he's making.
Oh, that's never good.
You're a goner.
Dang.
30 years of research go to waste. I need more time to finish my life's work.
So go back to that land where you saw those cherry blossoms.
Dang.
I know you don't believe me, but I experienced a medical marvel.
You're gonna need another one.
The cure-all mushroom the villagers talk about.
Doesn't exist. And even if it did, nobody gets out of the Valley of Death alive.
The Valley of Death. You don't even need to put signs up. Don't go in here. It's called the Valley of Death. You should know.
Please finish my life's work and take care of Chopper.
Get up. You seriously expect me to finish your foolish research? Look after your weird pet?
Damn.
The answer is no.
Dang.
Knowing his time was short, Hiraluk worked feverishly those last few days.
He's just out here boiling all kinds of shit. Just, you know, when you're doing stuff like that, you got to take meticulous notes. He rushing. I wonder how good his notes are. He probably gonna mess around, find the cure, and then I have no idea what he did with the notes. She never did say what he got though. Like I know he's sick and he's dying, but
Didn't blow up.
Chopper, this is it.
he said this
The
is
reaction we've
bubblegum
been
flavored
waiting
bullshit.
for.
Didn't he already tell Chopper to hit the bricks?
Oh, yeah.
Aha!
Like you said, I hope you kept good notes.
Chop!
Yeah.
And mess around and die right here and break the whole thing. You want to kick him to the curb, little dude? No, he about to die. I feel his red shirt coming.
I got it.
Damn, what the hell happened to him?
Chopper, what?
Damn, he got his ass whooped.
Chopper, where have you been?
In the Valley of Death,
Oh,
I found the mushroom.
what the cure-all the villagers have been talking about.
It exists.
I want to become a doctor too, and I want you to be my first patient. Teach me how to be one. Or can't a reindeer be a doctor?
Oh,
How y'all holding up out there? I know,
mean-
Ari.
I'm
So
good. but
adorable.
One Piece is really giving a finger to Grogu right now. They're like, take that, Star Wars. Like, yeah, because Chopper is clocking in. A reindeer that looks like a stuffed teddy bear with a little kid voice, killing the game. The hell he drinking?
You know how good that's got to be when you double fist that joint?
Double. Yeah.
Is the mushroom soup working?
It was terrible. Good medicine always tastes bad. That's how you know it's working.
That's damn near true. Not always, but a whole lot of time.
Now that I'm better, I'm going to heal them.
You're gonna die.
Is that medicine?
Explosives. Castle is heavily guarded. I may have to fight my way in. You stay here and rest. You're going to make a fine doctor one day, Chopper. I'm living proof of that.
I don't think that the mushroom soup worked. He about to go off to his death.
Here, look. Where is he?
Now that he's better, he's gone to heal the sick doctors in the castle.
He's not better. His disease is incurable.
No, really. I found the cure-all mushroom from the book and made him some soup.
What mushroom? Show me.
See? The skull and crossbones means anything is possible.
Oh,
Any
Chopper.
disease can be cured.
You idiot! That symbol means it's lethal. Whoever eats that mushroom dies within the hour.
Lying.
I do not lie. He knew it was poisonous. He drank it anyway.
Why would he do that?
Because he had a soft spot for you. In his misguided, oversized heart. There is no such thing as a cure-all. That's why doctors are needed. Kindness does not save lives.
Oh.
He's going to make Drum Castle his grave.
He went on a side mission. He said,
Oh, yeah, my man said, I got time today.
Yeah. He is clocking in.
To my dying breath, I shall do all within my power to ease the suffering of the sick.
Dang.
The fugitive doctor has arrived.
Take me to church.
Dang.
I have come to heal the sick doctors.
Dang. They got a spread up there, don't they?
As you can see, no one here is sick.
Thank goodness. It was just me being tricked.
Huh.
Can you believe this buffoon? I thought you had to be smart to be a physician. I order the immediate execution of this fugitive doctor.
That dude's a jackass.
Just cuz.
Knowing the danger, why did you come? I am a doctor. If someone is sick, I'm going to try to treat them.
If this were an emergency, I wouldn't call for a quack like you. Shoot the rebel dead.
Cold world.
You know, you want your last paycheck.
You can't kill me.
Already dead, brother.
When does a man die? Is it when a bullet pierces his heart?
It's when he stops being a child.
Or he's stricken by an incurable disease? No. Is it when he eats soup made from a poisonous mushroom?
He went all,
A man dies
when
when he
deer.
is forgotten. I may disappear, but my dream will live on, and the ailing people of Drum will be healed. Can Drum Kingdom be saved? As long as there is someone to carry it on.
What are you blabbering about? Shoot him!
This dude.
Soon a monster will appear. Please don't hurt him. He is my son.
Dang.
I've had a marvelous life.
Shoot him!
Thank you, Chopper.
Bro.
Dang.
Woo-wee. It's a cold world. It's a cold world.
Here's to you, old quack.
Yeah. I salute the move. I salute the notion. It's dumb as hell. Couldn't have been me, but he should got closer to the king, took his ass out.
Kill the monster, son!
Really.
Just a despicable dude. Mm. Mm.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Chopper's third form.
How many you got?
Beat me.
It's a good question.
Go home. Your father would want that.
See, remember when the doctor was saying that he was the actual abominable snowman? Yeah, he's right on point.
Did you not bring me instead? I turned a blind eye for a long time.
Oh.
I served your father. But
Uh-uh.
now I see where this country is headed.
Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer.
Mm.
Collapse. And I won't walk that path any longer.
Look at the way this dude rolled up.
You defy me. Me?
Your mouth is
Your
tarnished.
king?
Yeah, man. F all that. Yeah.
Take this traitor in.
Y'all have to learn today. I got time today. What's that, toilet seat on his back? Okay. He got a space, a handle propeller.
Like a giant spatula.
Interesting.
What are you doing?
Just gonna put him to rest.
I will become a doctor. I will become a cure-all for every disease. I won't give up. Please, please teach me everything you know.
Okay, I'll teach him most of it.
Why would I do that?
Oh, God.
Call me Dr. Reen.
Is that the same doctor from the show? From the like the animated show?
Yeah.
Way to go, Luffy. I should burp or fart or something.
Where's he going?
To be by himself. He need to chill, get some perspective. Go put his nose, get it froze off the hell by chasing fish. Oh.
What is it?
Uh-oh.
Smoke.
Yeah. And
From a
where there's
campfire.
smoke, there's fire.
Didn't see any boats coming in.
That means
I'll
I'm right here.
investigate.
I'll join.
No, stay, please. It could be nothing.
Well, it could be something.
If you have the trust of the Princess of Alabasta, then perhaps I can trust you as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go there and not get your ass whooped.
You knew about Vivi? Not at first. We'd met before.
She took that smack.
She is a very impressive young woman.
We'll stay.
For now.
Oh, Zoro, like, it don't matter what run up on here, bruh.
Mhm.
I got all this.
No, he ain't got no armor, nothing on.
Hey, I told you not to touch that.
I respect all pirate flags. They shouldn't just be sitting inside some box.
Come on, tell him.
They should be hung. Proudly.
Let's roll out. Autobots, assemble.
Especially this one.
He stroked his little bitty go gruff.
Let's put it where it belongs.
Up in my boat. Okay, maybe not.
Oh, shit.
I'm a monster too.
Oh,
Isn't it great?
I am the monster. Monkey de Luffy.
Mm.
I don't know which was holding that
There
back.
go that lady again.
I really don't like his hair. Like how.
Ooh.
Damn, he took 3 of them.
Straight to lips.
Not for long.
Yeah. Oh, they pieced you up real quick too. Ah.
Wait. You know, and
I'm
here's the
sorry.
thing. He's supposed to be the royal guard. He's supposed to be on top of things. And where was his antenna?
Yeah, I mean, ooh.
He didn't even get a chance to look after the first arrow hit. Like it's bop, bop, bop. Oh.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh, ooh, I'm sorry.
You thought you was gonna have one. No, you got 3 holes leaking your Kool-Aid.
Golly. Wow. All right. So how we doing out there, One Piece fans? I mean, we thought the Laboon was the Laboon episode was the warm-up to see if you're if it was a little dusty in there for y'all. I don't know. Some of y'all might be leaking a little bit after Laboon. But we knew the Chopper episode was coming. And the sheer utter confidence that they had to have that many close-ups. I can't imagine how long it took to render that. How long? Goodness. I mean, that's one of the things that's like with Mandalorian, right? Like, it takes forever to render Grogu, right? He's in so many scenes, so it takes time. This joint, like, they had Chopper front and center, like you was staring into the back of his optic nerve. He was so close. They did not shy away at all. None. And they're gonna sell a bunch of merch because they made a live action version of Chopper that is highly emotable. Like there's so much feeling in those eyes. Like I'll take it a step further. The emotion that pours out of this version of Chopper, I'll go as far as to say is even better than what we saw in the animated series. And yeah. I mean, because you can see it and definitely more than the manga as well, because it's hard to. It's one thing when you get like a quick little image, and then it's another thing when you animate it and it's a cartoon. But they really poured into this character, like fully poured into this character. And one of the things that was said earlier is if they can get Chopper right, and how he looks, how he feels, how he sounds, and all of that, then everything else is going to be from here on out for the most part is going to be, not easy peasy, but a higher expectation. That we've seen how they've done power scaling. They've done that pretty well. They've done sizing really well. They've done Chopper really well. They've done telling an emotional story very well. Like they've done their work, and you can tell that Oda was like, no, nothing is going up on anybody's television screen until I sign off on it. And you can tell that he signed off on this episode. Rekkai, how you feeling, brother?
Well, here's the thing. With me not knowing where the story's going or knowing a whole lot about some of these characters, like I said, I knew a little bit about Chopper, but seeing this, and again, I thank them for giving me an entire episode pretty much on Chopper's backstory. And if I don't know, maybe not even a lesser man, if I was a greater man, I might have hit the Denzel, just a single tear.
Yeah.
But I found it extremely moving. I like the little story of this lost little orphan reindeer. And just damn it, he's freaking cute as hell. Like he's adorable as shit. And I was just thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, I want a Chopper. You know what I'm saying? Screw that little dog. Give me a Chopper. And you're right. On the other side of it, too, love the merchandise.
Yeah.
They gonna sell. Chopper gonna be on everything. Chopper gonna be a spokesperson for Tampax. He's got wings. They gonna have Chopper selling everything. Everything.
Everything.
Here's my only pushback, and I say this in jest, just because of our recent trend here. This episode was a great episode in the recanting development of Chopper. We introduce him we introduce ourselves to him proper,
Mm-hmm.
and then you do get a bunch of establishing a bunch of initial shots. But if this is a penultimate episode, this ain't it. Because this the second,
Okay.
this the next to last episode of the season.
Yeah.
And based on what we've seen so far, they've done some really good things. They give some good action pieces. We didn't get that here. They did give us a great story. Can't front. They gave us a great story. All the way up to where what's dude's name? Hufflepuff. What is the this dude with the hair?
You talking about the doctor?
Yeah, Dr. Hun.
Yeah. Herlick. Herlick.
Okay,
Herlick,
sure.
something like
What
that.
you
It's
said?
like Herlick.
What you said?
Yeah.
Herlick.
You called him Hufflepuff.
Oh. That hair is killing me out all the way. Dog. That's just, that's beyond saying I don't care. Because the thing is, when you lay down on that monstrosity, at some point you gotta get up and blow dry it and get the mousse styling gel and shit, and that is a choice, and it is wrong as hell. He said, you know what? He said, listen, Cam Newton, I'm gonna need you to eat your heart out. I got this. I think it's interesting that he decided to choose a side mission for his last hurrah, but he lied to Chopper, took the poisonous fruit himself, which, was he planning that all along? Because it seems like Chopper coming out was a new development.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I think he knew he was gonna die anyways.
Yeah.
And I think I interpreted it as he knew that Chopper made like one of the biggest sacrifices that probably anybody's ever done for him personally ever. Like he literally risked his life to go get this mushroom. And you can see in this picture right here that I put right here, that's like one of the moments that gets a lot of people. That moment when he's like, why did you do this thing for me? Why do you love me like this kind of thing? And since he knew he was already going to die, he knew it. And he knew that the mushroom was poisonous. It's like somebody comes in and they're like, hey man, I just sold all my worldly possessions to buy you this thing so it could help your life, and you look at the thing and it's like, oh, that's not what you think it is. You're not gonna be like, dang, tap him on the shoulder and say, thanks for giving everything, but you've been hoodwinked. Instead of him doing that and crushing Chopper's dreams, he was like, I'm gonna die anyways. I'll drink this, but I can at least do something with my death. And that is, I'm gonna go at least with my last few dying breaths, go out and try to save the doctors with this. So he tried to make a good thing out of a bad situation. He tried to do like the honorable thing. That's at least how I interpret it. I'm curious how you all in the comment section interpret.
I can rock with that. Now, here's the interesting thing, because always at the end, and we don't do it always, but rating this episode, just so you know, if you rate this episode, 7s are for cowards. So that's not
coward's choice.
That's not allowed.
No 7s.
But if I'm honest,
okay,
I like Chopper. I like him so much.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of the episode, the tone, like the color palette is way different than the other shows. The tone, a little bit of darkness with the world's cutest reindeer. I'm gonna have to give this like a C.
Okay.
Solid C.
Okay.
I was thinking a C minus, you know what I'm saying? Like I guess if I were to put in a number, since I can't do 7, this is like a 6.4 to me. Maybe 6.5. It's better than okay. Like, would I recommend it? Yes, I would recommend other people should check this out. I think I would ask a few qualifying questions like, do you even like anime?
Yeah.
You know, because I'm sure there's some older people, CEOs or something. You tell them, oh, you need to watch this. You know, I did that to my brother here lately because I was just talking about our channels. And I was like, yeah, you know, this channel over here, I said it's, you know, strictly this, or it's got a lot of anime on it. And my brother's one of those people. He's like, you mean cartoons? I'm pretty sure I got a pretty decent command of the English language. And when I said cartoons, what the hell I meant. Like so I don't know a lot about the cartoon, and I can imagine that people who, and I don't say cartoon, the anime, and I can imagine that people who have not seen the anime may or may not enjoy this because they don't understand the thing. But at the same time, I think this is really killing. I just 6'4" for me, only because I expected more out of a penultimate. We got a great story about Chopper and Dr. Hufflepuff, but not for penultimate.
Okay. I'm curious what you all are going to rate this as well. I totally respect and understand what you're saying, and given the context of how you're watching it, I get that. I can get why. And then also, I thought you brought up a very good point regarding the penultimate. It's supposed to be the thing that you kind of go out with a bang that sets up the finale before you cruise on out and close out the season. I think everything you're saying stands on solid footing as to why, but I personally think this is probably one of the best episodes of the series so far because of it establishes, is probably one of the better establishing stories of a character that we've seen when it comes to Chopper. To be able to pull it off with the same energy as they had in the animation, with taking the bold chance of really zooming in on Chopper and having that character really sell it. Really sell it, and to spend that money, I thought was done really well. And even though I know you don't know what's about to come up next, for a penultimate, it may not be like the typical penultimate that has a lot of boom and flare and flash and dun-dun-duns. I think as far as it's hitting on an emotional tone, like the power of what it emotes, I think it's close for a penultimate. But I fully, completely understand why it may not register. I get that. One of the challenges this show is having to do is you have to put in an hour what the TV show with the manga, with the anime has had a longer time to kind of like build up to over multiple episodes. They have to kind of like get it in a smaller, compact amount of time. And I thought they did that brilliantly. Like, I forgot how many episodes it was in order to do this particular episode. But there's no misses. I have no notes. This was exceptional. For those that feel differently, please let us know in the comment section. Because it is a very interesting way to kind of like, how do you process this from somebody who's seen it from my point of view, for somebody who's seen it from the manga and the anime's point of view, and from somebody who's just coming into this. All of those are three totally different perspectives. And I definitely respect the views on all of them. So let us know. I hate I didn't tell y'all this earlier, that you could skip all of the post conversation and go directly to the reaction by using some of the bookmarks. But thank you so much for thugging it out with us so far. And we're about to jump directly into the next episode. So let's get started.
King Wapple has returned to save Drum Kingdom.
The only man who could have saved this kingdom blew himself up in front of us.
This kingdom is my birthright. Mine!
Your birthright.
And no one will ever take it from me again.
Well, that's the thing, though. He's different now, because they don't know. You think you whoop his ass. He got devil fruit in him.
Oh.
That seemed unsanitary. Is he going to shit it out?
And there's your devil fruit power, buddy.
You ate a devil fruit.
My body has become like a factory, able to consume, transform, and combine anything I eat.
You're a monster.
How about you
I'm
eat
not
a
the
bag
only
of dicks?
monster here.
I'll show you a monster.
Oh, wait a minute.
There he is. My once loyal beast.
Yeah, come on, dude. He just ate the damn thing. Oh, okay. Like, that's kind of silly.
Show me the respect I deserve.
You command respect
Where's
from
Zoro?
no one. Where are your soldiers? 20 doctors and 2 half-wits.
2 half-wits.
Aren't enough to put you back on your throne.
My soldiers weren't being mutinous. They were just digesting.
What?
Yeah.
He ate the people? What
Ew.
the hell?
You should know that Mr. Zero gave Wapol his very own devil fruit. Munch fruit, to be precise. And now he's on his way to reclaim his throne.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I wonder if you and the Straw Hats can stop him.
This is not a game.
As you watch your friends die, do so with the knowledge that the same fate shall befall the people of Alabasta.
Ooh.
And it is all your fault.
Ooh.
I almost forgot. You're going to love what he did with his army.
Zoro?
Mm.
Look where he backing up.
Say less. I love Zoro. I said, say less.
He's got trouble. King Wapol's returned. He's heading to the castle. And he's got a devil fruit.
That would explain the army of monsters marching towards the village right now.
Where's Dalton?
He went down to investigate. He hasn't been back.
Those things must have got him.
We need to get Luffy.
Dalton told me to protect the town. It's gotta be you, Usopp.
I'll go. You've seen what you both are capable of. The villagers need Captain Usopp and Mr. Bushido.
Start with my mum.
You would cook with your mom?
Not with her. For her. My mum was really sick when I was growing up. I was really little. I just wanted to make her feel better. And cooking was a way I could show my love for her. It didn't start off great. I used to make her these lunches with just anything I could find lying around the kitchen. Mushy banana amuse bush. Old fish heads with undercooked rice. She used to look at the lunchbox. And she'd just take a bite.
Ugh. That's
She'd
some love.
smile.
Oh, that's some love.
Made me feel like I was really helping, you know? And then I got better, honing my skills, my flavor profiles, my savory combinations. But while I was getting better, she was getting worse. And every time she finished her lunch, I'd hug her so tight, it probably took her breath away. But then came the day where I didn't have to make any more lunches. So, every meal I make him for her.
I see you, my boy.
So this king guy is coming after us. And now he has devil fruit powers?
Guess those Baroque works agents really weren't kidding when they said they wouldn't leave us be.
I'll kick his ass.
Going back into hiding.
You're running away? Just use your witch magic powers and fight.
You want to rumble? Good on you. I watched Wapol terrorize this country for years. Pack up quick, Chopper. We'll take one of the secret passageways.
We can't leave. If there's gonna be a battle, people are gonna get hurt. We have to stay and help them.
Help them? The people that called you a monster.
Maybe not those specific people, but
Because that's what a doctor does.
it's like an episode of Grey's Anatomy
Have
out
fun
this
dying, kid.
bitch. Well, damn. We'll take your ass back to Al Bundy.
And the rest of the Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah. What would Jets do?
I'm sure the townsfolk will be thrilled to have a shuffling corpse arrive just in time to die alongside them.
Hooray.
When does a man die?
You don't get to say those words. His blood is on your hands.
Ooh.
And I will not let you tarnish
Oh,
his memory.
Hufflepuff.
He wanted to heal this one, and I let him die. For that, I am truly sorry. But I cannot make the same mistake again. I can't let anyone else die because of that tyrant Walpole.
Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh.
My man need a sensu
If
bean.
we don't stand up now, we will forever be under his heel.
Not now, but right now.
Whatever the cost. With or without you.
Look, she's like, yeah, you're right. Hold on. Let me get you a little bit of this mushroom soup. Damn, bro.
Hey, hold on, look at the way she's looking. She's like, word, dog.
You overdid it. I'll bill you later.
Ah, I'm sorry.
Is this Nami's coat?
You reminded me of how cold it is outside. Borrowing hers.
She is going to kill you if you damage it.
Relax. What's gonna happen?
Dog, have you met you?
Well.
That Wapo.
Princess V.
Walked right on in, huh?
He came in through the fireplace, so he knew a secret.
Who's this guy?
He said, who's this dude?
Captain of the Balicking Pirates. And I have returned.
Look at Luffy. He like,
He's like, you know, I'm the king of the pirates.
I'll be right
my boy.
back.
You pissed off a lot of powerful people, Princess. What the hell is he doing?
Yeah, limber up.
Stretching. With everything you're saying. Sounds like we're gonna get
I love
into a
that about
fight.
Luffy.
I eat pretzel sticks like you for breakfast.
I did say I was
He's
gonna
like,
beat your
yeah.
ass. So.
Wait for you, bro.
Then let's hope you're hungry.
King is but a man. And a crown, it's just a hat.
Ooh, that's how father said.
Suffering of your people shows you know nothing about what it means to lead. My father does. Baroque works will not break him, and you will not break me. There is a time for diplomacy.
That time is
now-
past.
It's a time for action. I, Nefertari Vivi,
Ooh.
daughter of Nefertari Cobra, am no
Oh, shit.
coward.
Dang. You took the whole backhand.
Her mama name is Nefertari, or her daddy name is Nefertari Cobra. That's a cold ass name.
If it's action you want, Princess.
Oh, girl, you gonna need to move.
All right, I
There
got
we
it from
go.
here.
Nice speech, Vivi.
He gonna cut that coat all to pieces.
Looks like it's just you and me.
Not quite.
All right, shoot at the enemy this time, though. Yeah, I've been looking at it the same way. I'd have been like, point it over there.
Make sure you know who you hitting.
He ate your army, and he spit him back out looking like.
They came in here like Zords. Golly.
They definitely yeah, they definitely straight off of Power Rangers.
Oh.
Sir, kill Firestar.
Dang. It sound like Urukai.
Maybe he didn't hear me say sure kill.
Okay, so they don't die that easy. We gotta figure something out.
Keep her still. I have to change her IV.
Be careful, you're gonna bruise her.
You guys.
Which one of us is a doctor?
Did you say doctor or dinner?
You were saying?
Stop being so stubborn and let me do my job.
See, that was the one that picked up Luffy.
Oh, shit.
Whatever it is, let's kill it and find the doctor.
What the hell is going on?
I like this version of Chopper. Oh.
Man. Hopefully Nami won't notice.
Can you take this seriously? I'm trying to kill you.
Shut your ass up.
You'll pay for that.
They talk too much. Luffy got cut. And then little henchman got some skills. Ooh, eat that wall. Ooh. Okay, Sanji, I see you. Counter.
Look. He was like, you see me though, right? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's extra nappy.
What the hell is this?
The static cling from my afro makes it super adhesive.
Get it off me!
Take the shoe off.
So much for your fancy footwork.
The static cling from my afro. Get pieced up. So I wonder if, because everybody who takes a devil fruit is vulnerable to salt water.
Yep. They gave that man a V8, didn't they?
Yeah.
Devil fruit? Does everybody have devil fruits now?
He said, where can I get one? Hell.
Let's see what a devil fruit user tastes like.
I feel like you gotta call HR for something like that.
Mm-hmm. That's clearly a violation.
That's definitely a violation.
You freak.
My name is Tony Chopper, a name given to me by the world's greatest doctor.
Oh, you get
Doinks!
That's cheating. There you go. Way to get in there, VV.
It's time you shut the hell up.
Blow your own dumb ass up.
Sanji!
Somebody come help Sanji, man. He getting worked.
It's the wrong thing, Thomas!
Your teamwork is pathetic. Unlike me and my partner.
Your partner dead. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Throw his ass through the window.
Party table gate course!
Oh.
Hey!
Sanji, Nami! You guys missed it!
He defeated Wapol?
Luffy, is that my coat?
Oh.
Is
that Chopper?
How dare you! Drum Kingdom is a member of the world government. Attacking me is an international crime!
Shut your
That kind of
bitch
stuff
ass up.
doesn't matter to a pirate. You'd know that if you really were one.
Ooh.
I'm gonna blast you all to
Oh.
smithereens.
Did Chopper hit the...
Starting with
Chopper
that
hit the...
eyesore of a pirate's flag!
Ooh.
No!
Giving up his life for some silly, meaningless scrap of fabric.
Shows what you know.
This dude's stupid. He's talking all this shit with his guideline on. You shut the hell up.
This skull and crossbones isn't flown lightly. It's an unbreakable symbol. A symbol of conviction.
Yeah, Luffy.
That was a direct hit!
This flag is something to be mocked or shot at.
Isn't that right?
Chopper.
That's right.
He too damn big to sound like that. Like Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying?
He's too damn big. Who can feed this?
Stand back while I finish this guy.
Yeah, get him, Luffy. Boing.
I mean, she doing all this with a fake mistake, man.
Luffy.
He must have died.
We're gonna be okay. Hey, we're gonna be good, everybody. We got it.
Yeah, Captain Usopp. Look at these jokers. They look like they just walked in from Giddy Prime, Harkonnens.
Oh, no. Now let's get those chains off you. Tend to the injured. Put those skills to work. Now move.
Right. Let's get to it.
Yeah, she sounded like a leader.
Is that my coat?
Add it to my bill.
That young man defeated Wapol.
I'll be damned.
What of his 2 lieutenants?
Sanji and Chopper took care of them.
Piece of cake, to be honest.
Who's Chopper?
Oh, yeah. Gotta catch you up, bro.
Him.
Whoa! Sherlock's son. Thank you. All of you. Because you fought for us, this kingdom can be born again.
Consider your bill paid in full.
She's like, well, good, because I ain't got no money.
I'm giving this back.
I wasn't coming back.
Come on out, Reindeer. Come with us.
What do you mean?
Let's go be pirates together.
I would love to be a pirate with you all, but I can't. I'm a reindeer. I have hooves and antlers and a blue nose. I'm not a human like the rest of you. I could never be part of your group. It's impossible.
Just shut up and come with us!
He overdoes it so much.
That'll get him to join.
That'll get him. Just shut up and
Okay, I'll join you.
I wonder if that's the first thing he learned when he
There's
said
something I have to do.
he got this part. I have to work on.
Oh, had to be over the top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to talk to you.
Her tap dancing next.
After all I've done for you, given you a home, taught you medicine.
And I'm very grateful for all you've done. But I have to chase my dreams.
You? A little crybaby reindeer is gonna be a pirate? You will never survive out on the seas.
Ooh. Got too much hate in your blood.
That may be true about me. But I'm also a man, and I have dreams of my own. And I won't be sailing alone. I have my friends. You can't stop me.
Just like that old quack. You're gonna end up just like him. Come back here!
Oh, you're such a hateful little woman.
What is that?
Whoa.
Everybody get in. We're going down the mountain and out to sea.
Another chopper?
Oh, Luffy ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah, because what we've seen three different forms of Chopper.
Yeah, we've seen 3 forms so far.
Okay, wait, you said so far?
What? Huh?
You can say, huh, you can answer.
Man, I don't even know what you're talking about. Man, ain't this so good though?
The hell?
You gotta have the ET moment.
Welcome aboard, Doctor. My very first pirate ship.
Come on! It's time to head off! Let's go!
Sad. It'll be all right, little dude.
You know what it feels like leaving home? But you don't have to be nervous. You're a straw hat now. And the Going Merry is your home. And we got your back. Always.
Always, broski.
Oh crap! I left my backpack with all my supplies behind.
You mean this? It was on the sleigh.
But I didn't.
Dr. E. She must have known.
She put it on the sleigh.
Mm-hmm.
What are those?
Yeah.
It's a secret.
That it is. Oh man, I can't wait till next season.
Someone in the armory.
Hirlek had a very particular idea of how to cure this country. In the end, he figured out how, but he never got to do it himself.
Doctor, what is this?
Just watch.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Let's find out if he was right.
Okay. Got some of that mushroom in it.
Damn, bro. You up to the second knuckle? Golly.
I know. I know. Is he thinking
That
he
was
gonna
2
flick it
knuckles
and
deep,
become
bro.
a bomb? Jeez. There's whole knuckles in there.
It's snow, but it looks like
Cherry blossoms.
Turn on the spotlights.
Once people lose hope, they give in to fear. They need to give them their hope back. The powerful emotion he experienced from looking at cherry blossom.
It's fools that have saved this place. Not just Dr. Hirlek.
Monkey D. Luffy.
Perhaps he will be the one to find the One Piece.
He does share certain traits with Goldie Roger.
Goldie. You mean Gold Roger?
Is that what he's known by these days? Our reindeer has hitched his wagon to a very interesting one indeed. The will of D lives on.
Yeah. Yeah, the D.
All right, everyone.
Something about that.
Let's
Goldie.
give a warm welcome.
Monkey D.
Oh.
Respect the D.
I mean,
Chopper.
that joke writes itself, so okay.
I appreciate you all. If you're going to help me, there's something you need to know. What I went undercover to find out and what Igaram lost his life to discover.
Is that how you speak to your superior? My apologies, Mr. Zero. Dispatch the unluckies, clean up the mess. The Straw Hat Pirates taking Princess Olivia.
The missing princess of Alabasta.
I recognize one of those voices. Straw Hat. But the other...
Mr. Zero is the leader of Boroquarks.
We uncovered their most closely guarded secret. Mr. Zero's true identity.
To even know this recording existed, Mr. Zero must be someone with information. Connections.
And Garp doesn't want Mr. Zero's identity known until he has proof.
You'll need to know who you're truly up against.
Boroquarks, Straw Hats, everything's pointing to Alabasta. So that's where we're going.
Mr. 11 and Miss Thursday confirmed the destruction of their intercepted transmission.
Any update as to the identity of this Mr. Prince?
I love the wall.
We'll find him.
Oh my goodness. Ah.
What of the good King Wapol?
Out of the picture.
His royal treasury will go a long way towards furthering our cause.
Don't you mean your cause?
Yeah! Yes, Sir Crocodile!
I'm getting tired of cleaning up lower agents' messes.
Ever so droll, Nico Robin.
Ah, he said her name! Nico Robin! 79
I want you
million!
not to call me by that name.
Remember I was telling you about power levels? She's already at 79.
We've worked for will soon come
But
to
his
fruition.
bounty's council.
Oh, yeah, and duly so.
Alabasta will fall.
Them two? Woo!
I will come one step closer to obtaining the One Piece.
Ah, yes. You saw the crocodiles on the wall. Oh, Mr. Crocodile's a problem. Problem. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be so good. Oh, excellent. Excellent. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. For one, loved this season. I thought it was better than the first season, and I really enjoyed the first season. I thought as far as like action-wise, it's good. It's good. I give it a solid A- action-wise. But as far as like trying to grab on these little tug on these little heartstrings, I think that to me is probably one of the stronger aspects of season 2. We're still kind of getting the gang together. Luffy's crew is still piecing, still finding his legs. We got a chance to see Luffy flex a little bit, but he really starts to gel as a leader, as a fighter and everything after we get past his next season with I was gonna say Dressrosa. Oh my gosh, Alabasta. So it's just great. It's great to see all this growth. We got Chopper. Chopper looks good. He's a pivotal member of the team. There's so many people because you think about how we got started and Luffy had that small little boat and it was just him and he pretty much was solo until he found Zoro. And to where we are now, where he's actually got his own ship now. You know, the Going Merry is a legend. Going Merry is damn near as legendary as the damn Starship Enterprise. Like it's, and that's well established and it looks good. And now we got all the other pieces, and now we're jumping into way deeper waters where the stakes are going to be way higher. The action is going to get so much more. The commitment to what it means to be a rebel, what it means to be a pirate is going to stack even higher. Like there's in case y'all didn't know, there's been rebellions worldwide where they are literally flying Luffy D's flag. Like they are really flying the Straw Hats flag as a symbol of rebelling against tyranny and being all for one and being the good guy in this sense. It's not necessarily to pillage and as far as like old school ideology of what being a pirate is, it means to stand up to the man in a lot of ways, and that you can overcome. So when we got a chance to see that moment when Chopper's flag is up, and we see what's his name take aim at it, Wapol take aim at it, and Luffy's damn near about to die for a symbol. That to me is probably like damn near the heart of One Piece in general, just as a whole series as a whole. You know, your symbols and what you do and what you represent, you know, can ring out in eternity, and you have to protect it and stand up for what you believe in. And for him to take that L, literally damn near risk his life in order to save that flag, I thought that was a great way of closing out this episode. I'm getting off my soapbox real quick. Rekkai, man, I really love and respect your viewpoint because you're seeing things from a different angle from somebody who has not watched the animated series and didn't thumb through some of the manga. You're seeing it with fresher eyes and a very cool perspective. How did you feel about this episode or the series as a whole?
This was a fantastic episode. Got us some of the action that we wanted, and to wrap up the Drum Island arc and be on to the next quest. It's excellent, and the execution, the way it was done. Again, I'm not drawing any correlations between the anime and the manga because I haven't read it, I haven't seen it. I'm just talking about purely the cinema that was shown to me in this episode and how it moved the story forward. I think it was great. I loved everything you said about the heart of the maybe the series with Luffy, damn near sacrificing himself to block the flag, the skull and crossbones stuff, never quit. Um, Wappo was surely an interesting punk ass villain. That dude just bothered me. Had his hair all feathered out and had his guy liner on and shit. It just
the guy liner.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, that's funny.
He's one of those, we've seen other, Buggy and Arlong and several other villains. Did you okay, they need to get got or whatever. But none of them bothered me as much as Wappo. Like Wappo, he just an entitled little jackass. And that's all it was. He, he, unfortunately, like many of our politicians and rich, Nepo babies, they inherit stuff that they didn't earn, that doesn't really belong to them. And they have this sense of entitlement. And none of them get dealt with in such a manner as Wappo. They need it, though.
Yeah.
They need it. And I'm not saying that they need to be thrown out of windows from great heights.
Yeah. Huh? What?
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 Who said that?
Oh man. What?
I loved Chopper. I love me some Vivi. Zoro, still that dude. Sanji shows up. I like the fact that even Usopp shows up in a crunch. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll put together something. I'm tired of him having shaggy energy. That's what he feels like. Like Usopp feels like shaggy and damn near that damn Luffy is damn near Scooby-Doo himself. He eat all day. I mean, except for him being afraid of anything, he's the opposite of Scooby-Doo, but he's got very Scooby-Doo energy, but he will run into any damn fight, sometimes to a fault.
Yeah.
And Usopp got that shaggy energy. Maybe I should, hang back here with the villagers. They might need protection. Sit your punk ass, scary ass down. You're always somewhere being scary. But then he'll show up like, you know what I'm saying? He just needs the right pep talk. Somebody be like, come on, Dow. Come on. Aren't you the king of demolition? You the king of destruction? I do like seeing Sir Crocodile at the end. Played. I don't know, because I've seen the character before. Don't know a lot about him. But I know he's not to be trifled with.
Not to be trifled with.
And that's the one thing about this series. This series has a bunch of great, great villains. And right after you get through one villain that you think you're not going to defeat, like that, damn. Then here come the next one. It's like, damn, he's stronger than the last one. And that's the thing. One Piece and Dragon Ball Z is good for that shit.
Yeah.
But Luffy is a very different type of hero than Goku. Goku is probably the worst father and the worst husband in the history of, like, he was giving Bella Swan's daddy a run for her money. Like, but when it comes to a fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, Goku just on some dumb shit. No, you're injured. I want you to sit down and heal that. I want to fight you when you're at your full strength. I know you might destroy the earth, but I look for the challenge. With you, dumbass. How many sensu beans? Like, he is freebasing sensu beans at this point. Like, you smoke them in a crack pipe. Yeah. But Luffy Luffy has a mission, to find the One Piece, to be the king of the pirates. And as much as it seems like a meaningless mission, it actually does mean something. And it's not the mission itself, it's about how he goes about it. He stops to help people that are in trouble and stuff. Like, he's not your normal pirate. And it's refreshing because the word pirate itself has a lot of, negative connotations. And you probably didn't see the pirate with a heart until you saw like Jack Sparrow. And he wouldn't really have a heart. He was a self-serving, person as well. But Luffy is not self-serving. Hell, I don't even know if Luffy has enough brain cells to be self-serving. But the crew that he's put together is about as solid as they come. This still has a lot of camp to it.
Oh yeah, and that's not gonna stop.
Yeah.
Just tell you that right now. Matter of fact, it's gonna get worse.
But it's okay. It works in the context. This is some silly shit, but it works. And along the way, they're having to tell a great story, some great villains, some great action. This finale was so much better than the penultimate. Like, the penultimate told a fantastic story about Chopper. It really did. And my only gripe about it being a penultimate is that it probably shouldn't have been the story right before the end. And I understand you got to put them in a certain order.
That.
Like, if it was episode 6, it's a 9. But it's episode 7, like right before the end, it dropped to, high 6, maybe.
I think how you feel is valid, man. Yeah.
Just because it shouldn't have been right there before the end. Just because, as a story, as fantastic as it was a story about Chopper, it didn't move the rest of the story along. Like, nothing else happened to any of they focused the entire episode on Chopper. And I understand he's an important part, he's an integral part of the crew. I get it. But if we're gonna get that story, we should have got that episode 6, and then we should have got more stuff in episode 7 to tie in to the end of this arc going forward.
Okay.
I remember I had said that I had heard or had seen somewhere way back that Mr. Zero was Sir Alligator. So I knew that. I just didn't know anything about Sir Alligator. And I'd heard about
Mr. Crocodile.
Yeah, Sir Crocodile.
Yes.
Sir Crocodile.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'd heard about a cameo or a casting, a big celebrity casting in this, and that did come to fruition. That Sir Crocodile is played by Joe Manganiello.
Yeah.
Another, like, in Hollywood, you have, your superstars and stuff, but there's only so many really large dudes that can pull off stuff and have the acting chops to do it. For those that don't know, Joe Manganiello, he's the big dude, not Kevin Nash, but the other big dude from Magic Mike. He was the werewolf in True Blood.
True Blood. That's where I know him from.
Yeah, he's done so many things. Hell, I know him. He was married to Sofia Vergara. Look, this brother, he is constantly winning. They're divorced. They're divorced now for whatever reason. But that brother's winning. But from the pictures I've seen of Sir Crocodile, yeah, I think they nailed it. Like, damn, he looked good at it, as most of the casting. So whatever gripes people have about the casting and about this, he looked great as the character. And I am so here for, like, the way that ended. I was like, now that's how you end it. Like, they ended in a way that we get back to Baroque Works, we get back to what's going on Alabasta. We brought back in Captain Smoker. He's on his way to Alabasta. Let's tie all this up together. And then the most cryptic thing for me was the conversation between Dalton and Correa about Goldie Rogers and the respect the D, like we in the D, and I was like, oh, that's what she said. It's like this shit writes itself. But whatever that means, whatever that initial, Monkey D. Luffy and Gold D. Rogers, or whatever that, it's got me something. It's not nebulous. So whatever it is, I am looking very forward to season 3. And it's unfortunate that how these episodes roll out. That all right, we done with this season, 8 episodes. Now I gotta wait at least another year to get it. So, but it's cool. So I'm here for it.
Big shout out to our chat. Sir Charles Chuck was in there. He said it's anime. Anime doesn't follow Western story conventions. They follow the story. Oda is on the project, so he's thinking like a Japanese creative, not trying to fit this story into a Western paradigm. I think there's a lot of truth to that. Yeah, it's definitely, traditional storytelling that us on the West side of things have grown very accustomed to. One Piece definitely follows its own path. It's a rebel in that path as well. It's a rebel in storytelling. So you kind of just got to trust. You got to trust the process. You got to trust in Oda and see, and kind of like see where it takes you. I have had so much fun watching this with you, Rekkai, because like I said, the One Piece is so big. It's not one of those projects you're gonna be like, well, I'm about to run it back. It's just too big. It's like you finish reading War and Peace and you're like, yeah, let me just go back and do some highlights. No, it's you need a break, you know. But to go back and watch this from the beginning with you, it has been a joy because I'm catching new things, even that the TV show version is bringing. Different context, seeing how you're interpreting stuff. Because there are times and moments where I'm like, what the hell is really going on? Who was that person? Why is there like kind of like a hushed tone when this person walks into the room and this, that, and the third, and to watch you kind of go through kind of like what I went through in a different way because the live action is different than the animation, but in a lot of very, very good ways, and a lot of ways that kind of like get this thing going. So I've just really enjoyed that. So thank you for giving up your time, man, and being like, yo, I'll take this journey with you. And for all of you in the comment section. Now, the videos unfortunately have not, the algorithm giveth and the algorithm taketh away, and the algorithm has not deemed this project worthy. But for those of you all who have stuck with us, as we changed our format of doing 2 videos per video, and we're cool with it, and hopefully you took the privileges of jumping around and enjoying what you want when you want it, with the bookmarks and all of that. Thank you all so much for making this little experiment with One Piece successful as far as knowing how to tackle it the next go round. Let us know in the comment section if you liked how everything went, if we did too, if you want for other projects, if you need 3 or 4 in a row, just let us know. We're still trying to figure out what it is that you like and what you enjoy, because at the end of the day, it's all about you enjoying our little pirate crew here at Syntell. And if you want to be a member of this crew, there's actually an opportunity for you to be a member of this crew, because Rekkai is looking for an editor so that he can help set sail with some of his content as well. And this is a golden opportunity for you to start from the bottom up. Go ahead and be his Roronoa Zoro. His Roronoa Zoro, excuse me. Hey, you saw it was just them two. It was just him and Monkey D. If you want that, you can make sure that you get in contact with Rekkai. Rekkai, do you have any closing thoughts?
No, man. This has been a great watch, and I know the algorithm has deemed us not worthy, but they're wrong. Like most of the time, they're wrong. We got a few of these projects out here. Starfleet Academy, One Piece. We got, several of them that algorithm be tripping. But we ain't wrong. Meanwhile, do what Syntell just asked you. Hit us up, hit my line. If you'd like to become part of the team, I really need an editor. I need somebody to grow with us. Key phrase there, grow with us. Hit me up at Crimson Commentary on both Patreon and Gmail, and my YouTube. It's Crimson with a K and Commentary with a K. Just one word though.
And don't worry if you can get all that. There'll be a link in the description so you can give you all of the contact information. Thank you so much for being there and then allowing us to have fun with you in your living room or on your phone. And we will catch you on the next project. All right, y'all. Take it easy. Peace.